G'day everyone, James here with JWN Lawn Care and Landscaping, bringing you another video. Alrighty everyone, hello, how are we? Last video of the year today it will be, because it is the 31st of December 2017. Yeah, last day of the year. It's gone very quickly, I must say. It's really just buzzed past. I've come a huge way, I feel, in terms of my business and myself, and all those sorts of things recently. So I want to thank everyone for their continued and ongoing support, because I wouldn't be here doing this if I didn't have the support of all you guys. So thank you. I really appreciate it. You've really pushed me to take myself further, take my filming further, all that sort of thing. So I'm really happy with how it's been. Business has grown massively this year. We've, gained a lot of our customers just this year, which is fantastic. So, yeah, tomorrow's the start of yet another chapter, I guess, in the big game we call life. And you just gotta play it, really. You just gotta play it as well as you can. There's no pause button. There's no stop button. Well, there is, I guess, but you don't really want to do that. You just gotta keep pushing through. So, I had quite a big day yesterday. I didn't get any filming done, which I was really disappointed with, because I would have loved to have got some filming for you guys. But unfortunately we were just in a big rush. I didn't have time. I was running a 4-man crew yesterday, so I had me, because obviously Connor's away. I had me, I had 2 of my other friends. Well, I had one of my friends and his younger brother, and then I had another guy as well. So, oh yeah, it was a long day. We had 11 booked in, well, that we were going to do. We only did 9, I think, in the end. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, only 9. Okay. So, yeah, it's a big long day, but, it was a long time, because obviously all these other 3 guys that were working for me were like first days, so they'd never done this before. Well, one of the guys, he'd done bits and pieces, but I feel bad. I really didn't have tons to do for him. But the other 2, my bestie and his brother, like, they haven't really ever done this sort of thing much before. So it was kind of slow start. If we'd had another 3 guys that were as experienced as Connor, we probably would have, done it way faster. Another 3 guys as experienced as me, we've been like quarter of a day and we'd be done. But I can't, I just let them take their time, because the thing you don't want to do is rush a job and do a garbage job. You don't want that. It was pretty funny, because I ended up, one of my other friends from school, they were going away to see their family in Taiwan, so their mum, her mum, called me up and said, look, can you, do our lawn, and maybe our neighbour wants his done as well. Let's just send both of us our invoices, and yeah, so I did those. Those were my first 2 for yesterday. And funnily enough, my mate, he was very humorous, because he'd been going out with that girl at one point, so But then they were kind of like, oh, let's be friends, and then, you know, we never really spoke to him after that. It was very funny. Like, we got in the car, I said, so, guess where we're going this morning? He said, I don't know. And I said, oh, you'll probably know whose house it is. It's one of the kids at school. And it's like, oh, okay. Who? And I was like, oh, you'll know her. And he was like, oh, okay. And then we got there. And he's like, oh, where are they? And I'm like, oh, they're away in Talon. He's like, well, that sorts it out for me. It was very funny. But yeah, so, you know, I liked having a bit of a laugh at that. He obviously wasn't, you know, he's got mixed feelings about it, but it was funny as for me and the others. But yeah, so we did those, and yeah, then we went out and did basically just the rest of our regular lawns. It rained a lot yesterday. It was kind of like not continuous, it was just bits. So like downpour, nothing. Downpour, nothing. It was really weird. So we go up to what? Our 1, 2, 3, 5th job, I think. And it had been, you know, sprinkling a bit every now and then before then. And then we got to the apartment complex number 5, and oh, just, you know, we got the mower off the trailer, and because we had the ride-on at the back, of course, and the Honda in the front, we didn't want to mess around getting the ride-on, so we just lifted out the Honda. By the time we'd done that, it started pouring rain, like I'm talking absolutely bucketing. And we're just thinking, well, what are we going to do now? But we just had to keep pushing ahead, and, you know, there was quite a few people sitting in the cafe at the base of the apartment complex, you know, just kind of staring at us and having a bit of a laugh at, you know, 4 guys mowing one nature strip, but, you know, it was very humorous. Because you just thought, you know, you just got to push through and get it done. Like, we can't just stand around praying that the rain stops. You can't do that. You know, I've had one job before I had to drive out to Mulgrave and, you know, had to lower the equipment on the trailer and go out on the freeway and get there, and then it just starts belting rain, and we thought, well, can't turn back, it's, you know, 25 minutes from home, so just kept going. Chuck a raincoat on, keep moving. It's what you gotta do sometimes. Obviously it's not ideal at all to mow in the rain, but, you know, again, you just gotta do what you can. So yeah, it was a good fun day, enjoyed working with them. Got some really good results, and yeah, I'm really disappointed that I didn't get any footage. I'm very sorry for that, but hopefully, you know, I'll get some soon when I go back, I guess. Anyhow, so we went through a lot of fuel yesterday, and I figured out pretty quick that when you've got a bunch of newbies that mostly run all your gear on like full throttle, you go through fuel pretty quick. So we were out by like job number 3. We were basically out of everything fuel wise, and we're like, well, shit, this isn't good. So yeah, we kind of had to fix that up, and lights, oh, there we go. Yeah, so that wasn't too good, but again, we just pushed through. Mum dropped off some more, and yeah, we made it. And interesting, I was actually, once they'd all gone home, I was looking through on the Honda. I was just kind of messing around, taking the base plate off. I gave that a bit of a clean, and under here, this part for the air filter, that was kind of like caked in grass. So you got to unscrew these little bolts around here. You just take it off, give it a tap, give it a brush. So what you don't want is bits of grass and everything getting down in there into the air intake. It's constantly buzzing me. So what I'm going to do, I think, is going to sharpen these blades. I guess you can see they're new. They're pretty good. They're alright. Yeah, not that sharp, but, you know, might as well give them a quick buzz. You gotta be pretty careful with these blades on these sort of mowers, because if you don't sharpen them right and you end up with taking too much off one and not enough off the other and that sort of thing, you can end up with this sort of like unbalanced weird motion like that happening. And it'll just get worse and worse until the whole thing will just, you know, crap itself, because the blades end up imbalanced. So you gotta be very careful. Most guys I talk to, they say they just replace these kind of blades, but you know, I want to keep mine really sharp, so I think just giving them a little touch up isn't that bad. But if you're doing a major, like real hard resharpen, you gotta be very careful that you get it exactly right. There are plenty of mower blade sharpeners out there. There's not really any here in Australia, so we can't use just like an angle grinder or my bench grinder or something to do instead, which obviously isn't as accurate. I mean, you can see, I'll pull this out a bit more. You can see, I might stay there. You can see on this, I've kind of gone on the bench grinder. I've got these bits here that kind of help with the angle, but you know, you got to be careful. So I use this one here because it's the fine. This is the thick, more kind of like rough hack back, and this one's kind of your finish one, so I use that. I've already sharpened the blades on the Rockwell. This basically just came for a bit of a joyride yesterday. I chucked it in the back of the car in case I'd end up using it. I didn't get to it at all, just because by the time we, you know, chucked all the blowers and everything around, you couldn't even get it out. So yeah, this only got used once yesterday. But yeah, so I might go ahead and sharpen these blades up, and I'll see if I can film a bit of it for you. Alright, well, I can't get the bloody blades off, so I'm going to wait a little bit. What I'm going to do while I'm waiting is, because we are now at 26.2 hours, as you can probably see on there, every 25 hours you're supposed to change the oil. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Normally you tip the mower on its side with this open and let it drain out, but I've heard you unscrew this and the oil then drains down through this little channel thing they've made here to this hole. I don't know if you can see that. Right here. There we are. This hole. And so I've already got a little cup thingy under there. Hopefully that's enough, I'm praying it is. So I'm assuming what we do is, sorry guys, I'm trying to do this one-handed, it's really not working, but for YouTube's sake, blast. Alright, I'm going to set this up on a tripod first, it's ridiculous. Bingo! Right. So now, I've actually got some free hands. Try this again. Oh my lord. Jeez. This thing, guys, does not want to budge. Man, look at this. This does not want to play ball, guys. That's a bloody... There we go. Guys, I don't know what's up with this thing, but it does not like this at all. Guys, I do not know what's up with this thing, but it does not like me. Oh my god. Is it a reverse thread or something? Jeez. Nice some WD-40 on it. That'll help my case. I don't know what's up with this thing, guys. Like, it's supposed to just come out. But it doesn't want to. Give it a bit of a tap with the hammer, so we can see whether it's just like, you know, could be, it's just stuck. Cessna 172. Same one's I fly. Oh, it's a flying over my house, guys. Aha! There we go. The only problem is that ain't gonna work. Grr. Grr, grr, grr. I seriously don't know the point of this, guys. Alright, let's try. Oh, bloody hell. Seriously. They've designed this well, guys, in that, you know, so that you can, like, it's a smart idea, but it's a garbage placement. Because if they're going to screw this on so goddamn tight that you can't even get it off, and nor can you even use a different thing to get it off either, because it's too tight for that as well. This is the thing, I figured out some numbnut that actually, because when I took it into Rob and said, look, I need the blades sharpened and what have you, he said, oh, in this thing, he said it's way too tight, these blade bolts. So I reckon some idiot that's worked on this machine in the past has way over tightened the blade bolts, and they've also way over tightened this thing. Because it's all, especially when you have an impact driver or something, or a rattle gun, it's very easy to get a bit too excited and put it on too tight. But I can't get that off. I just cannot. It feels like I'm getting somewhere, but I'm literally just stripping it, basically. This is one of the infuriating things about some of these mechanics. They just over-tighten things by a million times. Like, there is no way this thing needs to be that tight. Honestly, I'd rather lose a full tank of oil because this thing rattles off while I'm mowing than have to spend a few hours you know, try to get the damn thing off so I can change the oil at home. Because I cannot get that off, guys. I cannot get that off. I have no clue what kind of dick twitch has been screwing around with this thing. But they've way over tightened the blade bolts. They've way over tightened this bolt. I just, honestly, the stupidity of some people that call themselves professionals, it's unbelievable. Nah, fuck it. No, I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Tip the mower on its side, drain it out like that, because clearly some dickhead's been in here screwing around with it, and I just cannot get it off now. So I don't think this is gonna be enough, but you know. Right. Oh crap. Maybe I just will have to use this, guys. Oh well. Can't be that bad. Right, so it's really simple, just unscrewing this. I don't really. Right, where's that gonna? I might have to put it there. Let's see. Will that work? Yes, it will. Success, guys. Oops, sorry. And you can now see all my oil is, oh shit. That's overflowing. Overflowing, overflowing. Here we go. Right. You can see that's some messy ass oil. So I'll just get. Whoa. Right. That's a lot of oil that's in there, guys. So it's one way of doing it. Really should have a bigger container though, obviously. But at least I have the idea of that whole thing with holding it up. That is a smart idea, at least. So now I just have to find a bigger container. I'm sorry, I'm really doing this blindly. There we go. Where's a big container that I can use? Let me find one for you guys. Right, so I found a different tin with mold tooth stroke in it. So I'm going to do the same thing. Pray to God that it works. That's crap. Oh, right. What I really don't want to do is crush the foot. It's a big thing. There should be. I don't really want to crush anything else either, though. Trying to figure out the best way of letting this thing down. Oh, there we go. Whew. Now hopefully that's draining straight into there. Let's have a look. It is indeed. Right, so it's just important you get all the oil out. This is all the old stuff. You can see it looks pretty average as well. So you just have to get it out. So you can get the new in. I think that might be all of it. Ooh. So, you can see in there, it's all murky and, yeah, so. I reckon that's got it all out. Oh, there we go. Right. So that's quite a lot of oil, guys. So now, what you basically have to do is fill it up again. New oil. So that's my little box of happiness. Here we go. That's for two-stroke oil. Yesterday got every oil. I use the Honda. I know, it's Honda oil. So it's their recommended oil for these engines. It's SAE30 or 10W30, something like that. It's just oil to me. I just, you know, I put in the mower what I'm told to put in the mower. If I say use this oil or that oil or whatever, I use this here. So it's not to be taken. 10W30 APISJ. Ooh, big heavy over us. Right, so what's that? Oh, there we go. Can't really see it, but there it is. That's a, what's that? I don't know. Sounds like a 787. Or a 777 maybe. So, what I need to do now is find my little book of bits and pieces that they gave me when I bought the mower, and that has all your, you know, when to service, what to service, add this much oil, all that sort of thing in it. And there's so much paperwork here I can barely find it. Here we are. HRU216 service manual. Right, so what I have to do, let's ignore Dad, being an idiot. So this in it has all your geez, I'm carrying on 28mm. Preparation, operation, I really don't care. Importance of maintenance, we know that. change oil every 20 hours. Oh. Oh no. Every 25 hours, yeah. Air cleaner. Alright, so that's fine. It's the same. Yeah, but how much oil do I add? Doesn't even tell you. It's rubbish. Alright, well, we're just going to add I guess, similar quantity of oil to what was in there. Right, let's just go with that and see. Something tells me that looks like enough, but let's add a bit more anyhow. Oh, I'm spilling a lot, but you know. I don't think that's enough. This is one thing, you just got to be very, very specific with how much oil you have in your mower, because if you have too much, or a bit too much, that's okay. But if you don't have enough, that's a big, big problem, because if you run your engine dry from oil, you won't have much of an engine left to run after a fairly short period of time. So you want to make sure you're very tight on how much oil you have. Yep, that's plenty right there. So yeah, always good changing your oil every 25 hours. You can see that's all dark and murky. This is a nice yellowy kind of colour. This means it's nice and new. Yeah, so that's all done. Right, a little bit more complicated than it should have been. We got there in the end. That's the main part. Now, these blades, I don't know what I'll do about them. I reckon I'll leave that for another video actually. But yeah, there we are. So I just want to take this opportunity, just go check out the front. Just want to take this opportunity to thank you all for the enormous amount of support you've shown me. All the comments, all the likes. See, there is, funnily enough, one person that's gone through and disliked just about every video I've made since April, I think. And that was not long after a bit of an interesting time on Facebook, so I think it's just a sore ass person from there. But yeah, so I really appreciate all the support, all the comments, all the tips, all the views. I think we're at over 14,000 views now. All the, just the general support. It's really boosted me up as a person. It's given me a lot more confidence to, go out there and make videos and show myself and my life to the world, which is something that not a lot of people do because they're just, they're scared of it. So I really want to thank you all for giving me the courage to do that and encouraging me along the way, because it means a lot to me. So thank you to all of you, and I really hope that we can continue on next year and have just as much success, if not more, than this year. Always got to hustle, keep working, never stop. That's the big thing. So have a great new year, everyone, and we'll see you in 2018.